Good day everyone. Today we are going to discuss about changing fraction to decimal and vice versa. Fraction and decimal are considered a rational number. When we say rational number, it is any number that can be written in the form a over b, where a and b are integers and b is not equal to 0. So, since ang fraction ay already fraction na, may mga decimal tayo na pwedeng i-convert into fraction. So, pag pwede siyang i-convert into fraction, yung decimal na yun considered as a rational number. So, ano yung mga decimal na kino-considered as a rational number? We have the terminating decimal and the repeating decimal. Kapag sinabi nating terminating decimal, it is an exact representation of a fraction. Ibig sabihin, kapag kinonvert natin yung fraction into decimal, eksakto yung ibibigay sa atin. So for example, meron tayong 0.3, 3.75, 2.005, negative 0.50, negative 0.575, negative 5.1. So, kung mapapansin mo yung decimal natin, eksakto, as is na decimal siya. Pero pag sinabi natin yung repeating decimal, from the word itself, repeating, ibig sabihin, meron tayo sa decimal na umuulit yung digit. So, for example, 0.333 and so on. So, kung mapapansin mo dun sa decimal natin, may ellipsis sa dulo. Ibig sabihin, continuous yung decimal, walang katapusan yung decimal. So, kung ganun siya, pwede natin siyang isulat in the simplest form as 0.3 and then merong bar sa taas ng 3. Ibig sabihin nun, umuulit yung 3. Next, 2.36, 36, 36, and so on. So, may ellipsis pa rin sa dulo, ibig sabihin, wala siyang katapusan. Then, 36, umuulit yung 36. So, pag sinulat natin siya in simplest form, that is 2.36, and then may bar yung 36 dahil siya nga yung umuulit. So, etong repeating decimal natin na to, ang tawag natin sa kanya is pure repeating decimal because lahat ng digits natin sa decimal umuulit. Now, may another example ako dito which is 1.6, 18, 18, 18, and so on. So, kung mapapansin mo dun sa decimal, yung 18 lang yung umuulit, hindi kasama yung 6. So, ibig sabihin, pag sinulat mo siya in simplest form, that is 1.618. And then, yung 18 lang yung may bar sa taas, since siya lang yung umuulit. Another example is 0.25333 and so on. So, pag sinulat natin siya in simplest form, that is 0.253, and then yung 3 lang yung may bar sa taas, since siya lang yung umuulit. Ang tawag natin sa repeating decimal na yan is mixed repeating decimal. Because sa decimal natin, meron tayong digit na hindi umuulit. Now, how do we change fraction to decimal? Madali lang naman mag-convert ng fraction into decimal. We just simply divide the numerator by the denominator. So, ibig sabihin, kung hindi ka marunong mag-divide, hindi makakapag-convert ng fraction into decimal. So, siguraduhin mo muna na marunong kang mag-divide, okay? Now, in case that the quotient is repeating, place a bar at the top of those numbers that are repeated. So, kanina pinakita na sa inyo kung paano maglagay ng bar. So, maglalagay ka lang ng bar kapag umuulit yung digit sa decimal. So, let's have an example. I have here 3/4 or 3 over 4. Ibig sabihin, 3 divided by 4. So, pag dinivide natin siya, lalabas yung sagot natin na 0.75. So, ibig sabihin, siya ay terminating decimal. Eksakto yung decimal na sagot natin. So, that's 0.75. Another example is 13 over 3. So, pag dinivide natin 13 by 3, lalabas yung 4.333. Pero pagdating sa remainder natin, meron tayong 1. Hindi nag-i-equal to 0. Ibig sabihin, continuous yan. Walang katapusan. So, instead na ituloy mo ng ituloy yan, pwede mo na lang isulat yung sagot as 4.3 and then may bar sa taas. Next, 5 over 6. Ibig sabihin, 5 divided by 6. So, pag dinivide natin siya, magka-come up tayo sa 0.8333. And then, yung remainder natin, meron tayong 2. Ibig sabihin, hindi natin nare-reach yung 0 na remainder. So, continuous yan. So, kung ganun lang din, wag mo nang ituloy, pwede mo nang isulat yung 0.83 And then yung 3, may bar sa taas. Since yung 3 lang naman ang umuulit. Now, I want you to try this. Convert the following fraction as decimal. So, i-divide mo tong mga numbers na to. Okay? And then, kapag may sagot ka na, pwede mo na i-continue tong video na to para ma-check mo kung tama yung sagot mo. Okay? Okay? I guess meron ka ng sagot. Let's see kung tama yung sagot mo. And I hope na nakakuha ka ng perfect 5. In case na hindi pa rin, baka may konting problema sa division or dun sa process kung paano mag-convert ng fraction to decimal. So, pwede mong balikan yung video para ma-check mo kung saan ka nagkamali. Another is changing decimal to fraction. So, since meron tayong iba't ibang klase ng decimal, ang decimal na gagamitin muna natin this time is the terminating. Ibig sabihin yung eksakto yung decimal natin. Okay? So, paano ba tayo magko-convert into fraction? First, alamin muna natin yung mga place value. Baka kasi nakakalimutan na natin. Malaking tulong to para makapag-convert tayo ng decimal into fraction. So, given here the 987.654321, let us identify the place value nung ituturo niya. 7. Okay, so that's ones. How about the 8? That's tens. The 9 is hundreds. Now, kung mapapansin mo, may decimal point tayo. Paano kaya or ano kaya ang tawag natin sa mga place value pagdating naman sa decimal natin? Let's say the 6. Anong tawag natin sa 6? Okay, that is tenths. Take note of the spelling, ha? And then the 5 is hundreds. 4 is thousands. 3 is 10,000s. 2 is 100,000s. 1 is millions, and so on. Okay? So, since na-familiar na natin yung ating sarili sa place value, let us go now to the process on how to change decimal, the terminating decimal, into fraction. First, write the decimal in fraction based on how it reads. So, yung place value, magagamit natin siya para basahin natin yung fraction. Kasi kung paano natin babasahin yung fraction based on the place value, doon natin siya malalagay into fraction. So, if the fraction made is not in the lowest form, then write its lowest term. Okay. So, for example, so pag binabasa, ang common na basa natin dyan is 0.5. But if we are going to use yung place value niya, ang basa natin dyan is 5 tenths. So, ibig sabihin, magkakaroon tayo ng denominator tsaka magkakaroon tayo ng numerator tsaka denominator. So, yung numerator natin is 5, and then yung tenths natin, yung magiging denominator. So, that equal to 5 over 10. And then, yung fraction na yon, kung siya na yung pinaka-lowest form, siya na yung sagot. Pero kung hindi pa siya naka-lowest form, get the GCF, and then get the lowest term. So, we have 1/2. Next, 2.35. So, yun yung normal na basa. Pero using the place value, ang basa natin dyan is 2 and 35 hundredths. So, ibig sabihin, yung 2 yung whole number, 35 is the numerator, hundreds is the denominator. So, get the lowest term ng 35 over 100, so that is 7 over 20. Now, I suggest, meron kasing ibang mga books or merong ibang mga activities na hindi tinatanggap ang mixed number. Ang hinihingi nila is improper fraction. So, convert natin siya into improper. So, that's 20 times 2 is 40 plus 7 is 47. Then, copy the denominator. So, the answer is 47 over 20. Next, 6.125. That's the normal na binabasa natin yan. Pero using the place value, that's equal to 6 and 125 thousandths. So, ibig sabihin, that's 6 and 125 over 1,000. Then, kunin natin yung lowest form ng 125 over 1,000. That's 1 over 8. And then, yung 6 and 1 over 8, kunin natin yung improper fraction that is equal to 49 over 8. So, I want you to try this. Convert the following terminating decimal as a fraction. Okay? Paki-pause yung video, and then kapag may sagot ka na, i-continue mo na lang ulit siya. Okay? I guess may sagot ka na. Let's see kung tama yung sagot mo. But in case na hindi mo pa rin nakuha ng perfect, pwede mo ulit balikan yung video kanina at i-check mo kung saan banda ka nagkamali. Okay? Next, how to change decimal, the repeating decimal, into fraction. Kanina, terminating decimal, ngayon naman repeating decimal. So first, we have to write the repeating digit or digits only once as a numerator. Ibig sabihin, sa numerator, isusulat natin kung ano yung repeating decimal natin. And then, write as many 9 in the denominator as the number of repeating digits. Ibig sabihin, sa denominator natin, kung ilan yung umuulit na digit, yun yung bilang ng number na 9 na ilalagay natin. For example, 0.3 bar at the top. So, ibig sabihin, ang umuulit na digit natin ay 3. So, ibig sabihin siya yung numerator. Since isa lang yung digit na umuulit, isang 9 lang ang ilalagay natin sa baba. So, that's 3 over 9. And then, you get the lowest term of 3 over 9 that is equal to 1/3. Next, 3.22. Bar at the top of 22. So, kung mapapansin mo yung 22, umuulit lang din yung tunon. So, hindi na 22 ang ilalagay natin sa taas, sa numerator. Ang ilalagay na lang natin is 2, since parehas lang naman din po yun. So, whole number natin is 3, ang numerator natin ay 2, then isa lang yung digit na umuulit, which is the 2. Kaya isang 9 lang ang ilalagay. And then, kung merong lowest term na yung 2 over 9, kunin mo yung lowest term. Kung wala na, edi that's it. But, I want you to write it in improper fraction. So, yung 3 and 2 over 9, convert natin into improper. So, that's equal to 29 over 9. Next, 2.36 bar at the top. So, yung 2, siya yung magiging whole number. And then, sa numerator natin, 36. So, dalawa yung umuulit, 3 at saka 6. So, dalawang 9 ang ilalagay natin sa denominator. So, 36 over 99, lowest term niya is 4 over 11. So, 2 and 4 over 11, improper fraction, that's 26 over 11. Okay? So, ulitin natin ha. Sa numerator, kung ano yung umuulit na digit. Sa denominator, kung ilan yung umuulit, yun yung bilang ng 9 na ilalagay natin sa denominator. So, 9 lang ang ilalagay natin sa denominator. Depende na lang yan kung ilang repeating digits ang meron tayo, yung bilang ng 9 na gagamitin natin for the denominator. Okay? Now, I want you to try this. Convert the following repeating decimal as a fraction. So, i-post mo ulit yung video na to, then sagutan mo siya. Once na may sagot ka na, pwede mo na ulit i-continue. Okay? I guess may sagot ka na. Let's see kung tama yung sagot mo. Kung sakali man na medyo nalilito ka pa, balikan mo lang ulit yung video kanina para nang malaman mo kung saan ka nagkakamali. Okay? Next, how to change decimal, this time the mixed repeating naman, into fraction. So, pag nagko-convert tayo ng decimal, ng mixed repeating decimal into fraction, mayroon ulit tayong numerator at denominator. Sa numerator natin, write the mixed repeating digit minus the non-repeating digit. And then sa denominator natin, put as many 9 as in the repeating digits with as many zeros to the right as non-repeating decimal. Ibig sabihin, kung ilan yung repeating mo, yun yung bilang ng 9 na gagamitin mo. Kung ilan yung non-repeating mo, yun yung bilang ng 0. So, ibig sabihin, pag repeating 9, kapag non-repeating, 0. Kung ilan, depende kung ilan yung umuulit at hindi umuulit. So, for example, 0.21, 1 bar at the top of 1. So, ibig sabihin, yung decimal natin, 21. Minus yung hindi umuulit, which is 2, so minus 2. Over, isang repeating, kaya isang 9. Isang non-repeating, kaya isang 0. So, 21 minus 2 is 19 over 90. And then, kung kailangan mo i-lowest form mo siya. Pero kung hindi, ibig sabihin, yun na yung sagot mo. Okay? Next, 0.583 bar at 3. So, ibig sabihin, ang umuulit lang dyan yung 3. Okay? So, ang mixed repeating digit natin is 583. minus, ano yung hindi umuulit? 58. So, 583 minus 58 over, isa lang yung repeating mo, which is 3, kaya isang 9. Dalawa yung non-repeating, so 5 and 8, so dalawang 0. So, 583 minus 58, so that's equal to 525 over 900. Get the lowest form, that is 7 over 12. So, that's the answer na. Okay? Next, 0.725 bar at the top of 25. So, ibig sabihin, 25 yung umuulit, yung 7 hindi. Okay? So, 725 yung decimal natin, minus yung non-repeating, which is 7. Over, dalawa yung repeating mo, 25, 2 and 5, sa dalawang 9. Isa lang yung non-repeating, which is 7. So, isang 0 lang. So, 725 minus 7 is 700. So, that's 718 over 990. And then, get the lowest form, that is 359 over 495. So, pagka changing mixed repeating decimal to fraction, sa numerator natin, ilagay yung mixed repeating digit minus the non-repeating digit. Then, sa denominator natin, kung ilan yung repeating digit, yun yung bilang ng 9. Kung ilan yung non-repeating, yun yung bilang ng 0. Okay? And then, simplify mo na lang siya by getting the lowest term. Okay? So, I want you to try this. Convert the following mixed repeating decimal as a fraction. Paki-post yung video na to. Then, pag may sagot ka na, pwede mo na ulit i-continue para makita mo kung tama yung sagot mo at naintindihan mo yung procedure in changing decimal to fraction. Okay, so I guess may sagot ka na. Let's see kung tama yung sagot mo. And I hope na nakakuha ka ng perfect 5. In case na hindi, balikan mo ulit yung video para maintindihan mo kung saan banda ka nagkakamali at nang sa ganun, ma-correct mo kung ano yung dapat mong i-correct. Okay? That's all for today. Thank you for listening. Hope you understand our lesson. Bye!